an exclusive look at the Trump administration's latest immigration crackdown. For the third day in a row, people are showing up to their scheduled hearings at Dallas Immigration Court, and they were taken away in handcuffs. We were there as their cases were unexpectedly dismissed, and those federal agents immediately arrested them. Welcome in here at 5. I'm Nicole Baker. That's our big story. That's where we start tonight. Those controversial arrests are happening all around the country, including here in Dallas. I want to get to our Ken Molestina. He is the only TV reporter there to see this happen. Ken, you're live right outside of Immigration Court in downtown Dallas. Exclusive video of everything that's unfolded. Ken, walk us through what you've seen and what's happening.
Yeah, we've been here all day, and we were able to get some of that video later on in the day. I should tell you that this is all part of a major shift in ICE tactics to deport people who are in the country illegally expeditiously. These are for people who've been in the country for less than 2 years, and these are non-citizens who've been in the U.S. who entered illegally. So let's get to the video that we're talking about here. We know that several people were arrested by ICE inside this courthouse earlier today. And again, we were here to see 2 of those arrests in person. Here's the exclusive video that we're talking about. I want to explain how this tactic works. This is on the orders of the Department of Homeland Security. Many immigrants who entered illegally, again, within the last 2 years, they're having their cases dismissed when they show up to their scheduled hearings. Now, once their case is dismissed, they immediately lose their temporary protection to be in the U.S. They walk out of the courtroom, and that's where ICE agents are standing by to arrest them and to take them away right on the spot. And as we mentioned, this has been going on here in Dallas and across the country in major cities. Miami was added to that list earlier today as well. I want to get to a statement that we received from a senior DHS spokesperson on this matter. It says, quote, "Most aliens who illegally enter the United States within the past 2 years are subject to expedited removals. ICE is now following the law and placing these illegal aliens in expedited removal." So that's sort of their account of what's been going on. It is important to point out here that this kind of enforcement that we're talking about, guys, this is something that is unprecedented. It hasn't been seen in any recent times here inside the courtrooms as it pertains to the removal of folks who are in the country illegally. Again, these are people who are showing up to their court hearings unbeknownst to them. Their cases are being thrown out. They lose their temporary protection, and they're arrested right on the spot by ICE agents who are standing by, guys.
I'm so glad that you explained and broke that down for us, Ken. I want to ask you, any concern about the due process here for these non-citizens?
Yeah, tons of concern. I've spoken to many lawyers. This has been going on for 3 days now here in Dallas, at least. So this is something that began earlier in the week. And every single lawyer that I have spoken to in the last 3 days, they all say the same thing. This directly violates the due process. Again, these are folks that have been in the very beginning of the legal process of making their case in a court as to why they can stay in the United States. Of course, they're never going to get now to the end of that process because, once again, their cases are just being thrown out. They're being arrested in the very beginning of this process, Nicole.
Certainly not that last we'll hear and see about this. Ken Molestina, incredible coverage. Thank you so much.